What's happening, FreeGang? We are coming to you live.
But not live.
From outside.
This beautiful bus.
Yes, that's right. A bus. We said that. Not a van, a bus. For you guys that saw the last video, we left our van and we're now moved into a bus.
As you guys know, we have stayed in some pretty epic places before.
You can say that again.
And we've had so many requests to start doing that again. We literally haven't done that in so many years.
Yeah, well, we've got the van now as well, so that's like our own epic place to take with us wherever we go.
Yeah, speaking of our van, I kind of feel a bit...
a bit of a traitor?
Yeah, we feel a bit guilty because it's like, it's behind this fence.
It's kind of like peeking over the fence, just kind of trying to get our attention. I feel like it's hidden behind the fence, acting like we don't know it's there. Spying on us.
I think our van might feel like we're traitors right now, but...
Sorry van, it's not about you right now.
We kept the door open because it's very warm at the moment, so we don't want to keep the van aired out.
But what we want this is all about this beautiful bus that is behind us.
We're going to give you a tour of this beautiful bus here.
Before we do that though, let us know where you guys are coming live but not live from. Where in the world are you? Are you on a bus? Are you in a house, a hotel, a tent, some other kind of structure that's maybe on wheels? Let us know in the comments below with the hashtag live or not live. We love hearing from you guys. And if any of you guys are actually new here and this is your first video, then welcome. We'd love it if you subscribed. We're a family. We like traveling around and sharing our adventures wherever we go. Sometimes we're in the van traveling around the UK. Sometimes we're at home in London having adventures there too. So if you're new here, we'd love it if you subscribed. So before we show you the inside of the bus, we want to show you first the outside surrounding area. So we've got this lovely outdoor space. We're really grateful. It's like having our own big garden here. We've got fencing and rocks around us. It means we've got our own enclosed private space. We've got a nice seating area, which means we can have our food out here, which we have been doing because the weather's been nice. The bus itself has got water plumbed in and it's got a gas cylinder to power the cooker, but it doesn't have mains electricity. It's all 12-volt electricity from a leisure battery. But we do have our solar panel and power station to take care of all of our other power needs, which it always does when we're traveling. I really love this area too. We've got a fire pit here where we can set a fire, which we're probably going to do this evening maybe. The weather's seeming nice enough and it's not too hot. Maybe make some potatoes in here. Even if we don't have food, it's just nice to sit around and enjoy in the evening. Before we go in, let me show you the outside of the bus because it is absolutely beautiful. You can see that they've gone for a Native American theme and design. Beautiful colours, beautiful imagery. It just really stands out and brings such beautiful colour to the bus. Right, that's enough about the outside. Let's go see inside. So, as we mentioned earlier, we have stayed on a different kind of bus, a double-decker bus before. Many of you guys who've seen that video will remember that the driver's cabin had a very interesting touch to it as they had put the toilet in there. This divided some people. Some people were like, wow, that's amazing. How fun that is to sit on the toilet and pretend to drive a bus. However, there were others that were completely disgusted, which is fair enough. This driver's cabin, however, is still the driver's cabin. You can access it if you want to, but that's only if you want to pretend driving a bus, which is fun on its own. Other things that we got in this area, as you see, it's a pallet. I respect anyone that can use a pallet for something else. I love how they've repurposed this as shoe storage, basically. There's also some really nice touches they've added up the top here as well. What I really like is a lot of the original bus features have been retained. So you've still got the original doors, but you also have still of the original signage as well about capacity of passengers, which obviously doesn't apply anymore. I love this area that as soon as you walk in, you see this lovely sofa area. It just makes you feel at home straight away. This bus actually sleeps up to 4 people and this can turn into a bed at night, which one of us have been sleeping on. But again, I love that we still have the original features of the bus in here. All of the signs about no passengers standing forward at this point. It does make me wonder, how do you get out the bus then? And even telling the passengers to not speak to or distract the attention of the driver without good cause. What's good cause though? Could be an emergency. We could have the winning lottery numbers for the guy. Who determines what is good cause? This one's bugging me. Comment below what is good cause.
Yeah, maybe for a good cause. Or are they talking about like a charity or something?
Maybe.
So it's like
an animal sanctuary or something.
Yeah, it's like you don't speak to the driver unless you want him to donate some money to a charity.
Good cause.
I knew you'd have something good to contribute to this. As I said, this has got 12 volt power here, so we've got lights like this plotted around different areas of the bus. I like as well, they've got a few more touches of the Native American theme around here as well. It's a really interesting balance of the original features of the bus and these Native American themes all combined.
I want to show you guys this part because this is one of my favourite parts, and I almost wish that it was a cooler season like autumn or winter, because I just love having a wood burning stove. We've had one of these in so many places that we've stayed in and we've really enjoyed it, and I just love the smell. This place smells like so many of the places we've stayed in before because of this wood burning stove. It's just got that woody kind of burny smell that I love. Yeah, I think above this wheel arch was probably a really good place to put this. We would actually love to have one of these in our van. I mean, that would just be heaven for me in the winter if we had one in our van. I know they do smaller versions of this as well. Yeah, there's storage here for wood and matches and Kindle and things like that, which is really cool. There's some more of the Native American touches up here. It's just really lovely. I can imagine this area just being so cozy in the winter. Jojo, imagine putting your feet up. Imagine sat here cuddled up with your feet up in front of the fire. That would be so nice.
Living good.
We've got skylights here, 2 of them, one towards the front, one towards the back. And we know that these are the original ones that came with the bus because they say driver only operation, but there's no driver here, so I get to operate it.
All right, move on, come on.
So this is the kitchen. We absolutely love that it's an open plan kitchen. It actually feels bigger than our own kitchen at our home in London, but they've done really well with how they manage the space here. Obviously you've got your sink, you've got a draining board. As we said, they've got water plumbed in and plenty of storage underneath. The typical under the sink stuff, which is cleaning products and stuff you want to keep hidden. We love this feature here with what they've done with the jar, where they screwed the lids into the wood, but then to get the contents out of the jar, you just unscrew it. And then you can get yourself a tea bag. But we've got all sorts of different things here. Tea, coffee, herbs, sea salt. Yeah.
Well, so you can actually like
So,
that.
I think you just spilt sugar everywhere, mate.
Oh. Smells nice.
Yeah, I thought that's really cool. I've never seen anyone do anything like that before.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen it loads of times.
Oh, look at you!
So have I.
No, you haven't. Get out of it. As I said, we've got a gas cylinder outside which powers this 4-hob cooker. We've used this for making our breakfast this morning, cups of tea. Yeah, we've really enjoyed using the kitchen. It's just provided everything we've needed so far. Because when we have made breakfast and stuff like that, we've got this lovely seating area. I'm really surprised, I don't know why. I look at the kitchen and I look at the table and I wouldn't think there'd be much space. But there is between the two. We've had some nice meals here. We've been able to play games.
Jojo's been writing some silly stories, haven't you, Jojo?
I've written a very silly story here.
What's the story about, Jojo?
It's two people kind of like fighting over a piece of wood. It's quite funny.
Deep, I know.
I mean, they are silly stories though, aren't they?
They're just messing around. Have you enjoyed this area for chilling and eating and writing and stuff?
It's been quite good.
How's it feel being on a bus?
It's amazing.
This area is really nice. I love how they've done all this wooden panelling. It really reminds us of our van. Like, it's a very similar design. And I love this tree of life design that they've got here as well. Absolutely beautiful. Really brings something to the whole area.
There's lights here, but they're the original lights, but I don't think they work.
Nah, you need a driver for that. There might be a switch in the driver's cabin that does it. Let's go in and find out. Stepping up, these are steps which were original bus steps.
And I guess that would be the wheel arch there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so we've got a kitchen on top of a wheel arch. Again, this kind of reminds me of our kitchen in our van as well, the wood finish, how it looks and how sturdy and thick it is. I love that they've got a compost bin in here as well. That's right up our street. And look at the cups, man. Van life cups, the original VW camper. One thing we have noticed is you have to be really mindful moving around the bus, because these pots, when you move too much, like when you step on, they all shake and that, and you don't realise what it is at first, and you're like, What's that? Is there something leaking or breaking or wobbling? Let me demonstrate. Alright, that's enough. Stop it!
But it's good because it's teaching us to be mindful, especially this one.
I'm mindful.
You do move around a lot though, you jump around a lot.
Yeah, we've got a good amount of crockery, cutlery and storage under here. There's food storage behind these curtains here. There is a fridge in here, but it isn't a 12-volt one, so it kind of works just as a cool box, which is fine. There's storage with an extra bed and bedding in here, which we don't need. There's some mirrors here if you need to reflect upon why you're doing a YouTube channel and staying on a bus another time, and then you realise it's because it's a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness, there's a very handsome 2 people in here.
I'd say so.
Good, Jojo. Self-love, I like it.
This bit's probably my favourite though. They've done an amazing job with this. The most amazing part of that job is the instructions of what to do when you get in there. As you can see, they've made it very clear what you do when you go in here, because the last thing you want to do is be fully clothed when you go into the shower. Yes guys, this is a shower and a toilet all combined, one big wet room. They've done a really amazing job. I'm wondering though if they should have signs elsewhere in the place to tell you what to do.
That would be funny, wouldn't it, if you had a sign that said go to sleep by the bed.
Or like make tea, like around here or something.
A sign that says eat at the table.
Yeah, just to eat, that's it.
Wash up.
You need that instruction.
No, I don't. You can do the washing up. Let me show this bit. This is my favourite bit.
Oh, you want to do the bed, do you?
Yes.
Okay.
This is 100% my favourite area of this whole bus, which is the cute little bedroom at the back. There's tons of storage under here as well. This is a big cupboard, which we think has got an original handle from the bus. We think that. We don't know for sure though. This is really handy, a step here to get up there. This is a double bed, which is so comfy, and it's just really cozy up here, isn't it, Jojo? You've been up here reading books and things.
We've got little Av here as well.
Little Avie.
I got this given to me from Sienna.
Yeah, he's come along with us, hasn't he? It's so lovely and cozy up here, but they also have the original emergency exit door. So we had that open last night and it was just so airy because it was really hot last night, wasn't it?
Wait, do we have an emergency?
No. It's really nice that we have this window here as well, and some 12-volt lights as well for reading at night. I just love how cozy this area is, isn't it, Jojo?
Yeah, you've actually got an emergency use hammer to break glass hammer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is another original thing. There's also a speaker here, which was an original feature. Yeah, we think this would have been used for the driver to say things to the passengers, like they're being naughty and stuff, like sit down at the back there.
Yeah, shut up over there, you little...
Now we would get told to shut up and go to sleep now, wouldn't we? Also, there's an area over there which is really handy for the towel storage. Yeah, this is definitely my favourite part of the bus. What do you think your favourite is, Jojo?
I thought my favourite part of the bus, maybe the bed as well. Either the bed or the little breakfast table, because the breakfast table is just so cute. I don't know why.
We've been playing Scrabble and all sorts on it, haven't we?
So that is the tour of this beautiful bus, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Leave your comments below to let us know your thoughts. How would you compare this to the double-decker one we stayed in?
This is cosier.
Definitely.
It's definitely cosier.
It's a lot more homely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a nicer kitchen, but that double-decker bus was just so much fun. It was just like, to be living on a double-decker bus was just so much fun.
But that's the end of the tour, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. And as I said, if any of you guys are new to this channel, we would love it if you subscribed and follow our journey around the UK and also when we are in London. But that is it for today's video. Just remember, guys, no matter where you are in the world, you guys always stay free.
And just keep rising.
Keep rising.